Apparently Tajiri is retiring. He announced he's retiring in 3 months from now. And he wants to start a career behind the scenes. Toru Yano is setting himself up to retire. Collision got 2,529 fans. Takeshito put on the best performance of the show. Yeah, this match should have been the main event, but oh well. Baron Corbin, Bishop Dyer, I think is his name now, but yeah, Bishop Dyer signed a deal with MLW. Also, I'm sure you guys like the. I'm sure you guys noticed that I changed the skin for this save. The skin that I used for this save is my skin. No, I'm just kidding. It's your skin. No, I'm just kidding. I don't remember how you go to the skin. I think you go to the main menu to do that. The fist scare skin is what I decided to do with this for this save for the AEW Road to Rise to the Top series that I will be doing in the future. That one will also be in a different skin that that will be the skin that I use for the previous episode that I did. So there you go there. ROH on Honor Club went down really well apparently. Draw Lisico was the star of the show. Got a 51 rating for the show. 348 people were watching. Some pretty solid wrestling, which is nice. Trish Adora bonds with Caprice Coleman. Trish Adora is definitely somebody I could potentially sign because she's from the Northwest. So therefore, I wouldn't have to pay for her travel. So Trish Adora, I do like Trish too, so she'd be somebody I potentially sign. She's exactly 100 a show too, so she is a little expensive, but she'd be worth it because she's a decent wrestler. So yeah, Bishop Dyer is back. TNA Explosion was good, I assume. Hideki Sekine, Jay Savage evolving from entertainer. Lacey Lane signs with MLW. How much is Lacey Lane? 500 a show. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't think I actually did an actual intro, and we're already like 5 minutes into the video. The intro was Tajiri's retirement coming up in 3 months. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, everyone, and we're getting set for, I think we'll do 3 shows this time around. We're doing not Showcase of the Best. We're going to be doing something else entirely. Vince TV. Instead, I have decided Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Instead, I will be doing um I think we'll just do um I think we'll just do best in the world for the time being. Obviously, I'll probably change this up. And this will have a numbered. So there we go. For those who didn't watch Showcase from the Best, we had myself introduce the show to everyone. Ryan Davidson won the Battle Royale. Zeta Zhang defeated Ray Lin in a technical masterclass. Alpha Sig defeated Jacob Osta Young and Chase Holiday. Shaza McKenzie defeated Thunder Kitty in a comedy match. And Amber Nova won a 10-person Mayhem Battle Royale. The two Battle Royales were to kind of continue on, to build to the next show, which is the Best in the World 1. That'll have our first ever championship title. And I will get that going right now. I think for the world title, we'll just do the best championship, or I like the absolute best better. It's kind of cringy, I know, but I don't really care. And then we'll do so that'll be the primary title. Doesn't matter anything else. Event frequency, tour frequency, TV frequency, function, brand, obviously nothing. Yeah. And then I want to create a floating title. This one will be the I'll just have this be yeah, we'll just do we'll just do best international. I don't even really care. That'll be the international title. Save that. Create title here for the tag team division. This will just be best dynamic duo titles. This will be a secondary Event frequency, not often, not often, not often. Cool beans. I think the international title also needs to... Yeah. Not often, not often, not often. Alright. So that'll be our 3 championships that we do. And the absolute best title is our world title, obviously. Well, I don't know if that's really that obvious, but it's for me it is, but I don't know about you guys. The best international title in the dynamic duo. The international is kind of like what's going to be the mid-card championship. The dynamic duo will also be a mid-card title. I mean, there'll be mid-card championships, but I kind of want to build up a pretty solid tag team division too. I don't think we'll do trios titles. We'll see. I might. I know I usually do, but I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea. Because the trios that I end up doing, everything kind of ends up going to shit, so... I don't know. But I do know one thing. For sure. Is that... the main event sees Ryan Davidson and Amber Nova take each other on for the title. I do have a pretty awesome tag team matchup that will be taking place too. So stay tuned for that. So yeah. The show will just be known as Best in the World, whatever the number is for now. Unless I decide to change that. I think I'll make the show an hour and 30 minutes this time around. No one's getting the night off. We'll stay with all that. Booking team meeting. 210 creative energy. Let's see. I gained 94. I generated a total of 94 creative energy. Winter Witch generated a total of 59 creative energy. Gel Bell Castro generated a total of 38 creative energy. Chase Holiday generated a total of 22 creative energy. Hoodfoot generated a total of 22 creative energy. So, I think myself and Winter Witch will be the best people in the booking team. Joe Belcastro will be fun to watch for too, though. For those who don't know, we did find out that I have great booking chemistry with Winter Witch. But I have poor booking chemistry with Joe Belcastro, which kind of sucks. But then Joe Belcastro has good booking chemistry with Chase Holiday, but then Chase Holiday has poor booking chemistry with Hoodfoot. So there's just a whole lot of mismatch going on here. Also, the last time around, apparently it was saying that Winter Witch and Chase Holiday were getting on pretty well during the meeting, which is always good. So, but 210 creative energy to start things off, huh? Give me a bunch of creative finishes, am I right? A bit of a gamble. Never mind. A bit of a gamble again. Let's do character idea. A near certainty on anyone, okay. We'll do another angle idea. Likely to succeed on anyone, okay. So the booking team meeting could have been worse, but it could have been a lot better too, considering we got a lot of creative energy from it. Going through all the locker room incidents. Jacob Boston Young and Ava Everett are apparently butted heads backstage, and both are furious with the other. Great. So people backstage are already having arguments. Great. Adam Brooks and Carson Drake have been hanging out together a lot recently, which is cool. Jazz ran pre-show training drills on the women. Charlie Haas did training drills for the men. Ava Everett kept everyone in a great mood with her hilarious road stories and created a relaxed and happy atmosphere. Well, apparently somebody didn't like those stories since you two butted heads and got into an argument. I'm a little scared to do team bonding just because of that argument, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, it only strengthened relationships. The most important thing is that me and my girlfriend's relationship became stronger through the team bonding. That's the most important part. But yeah, our main event, we've got Eric Cannon versus Amber Nova. Wait, no, sorry, Ryan Davidson and Amber Nova. To crown the first ever the absolute best champion. We'll give it a 15 minutes there. Have Amber Nova become the first ever absolute best champion. Yeah, I like that. And we'll do we'll have it be a mayhem match. And the aim of it is for mayhem. Cool beans. Dolores Savage apparently entered wrestling recently. Her stats are okay. Maybe we could use her for a show. Be exclusively in ring. $20. Barada Jr. We'll bring him in, I guess. Be exclusively in ring, even though he's gonna do terrible. Nancy Deal, another person that came up recently, it looks like. Rob Conaway and Unsocial Jordan. Oh, this is Shaza McKenzie's husband. So yeah, we'll definitely bring him in. We can... Oh, he's retired. Can he come out of retirement? Will you come out of retirement? Nope, he's not coming out of retirement. Referee, play-by-play, color, manager, on-screen, road agent. God, he won't do any of it. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, Shaza McKenzie. Dalton Derrick. Oh no. Abdon and Bobby Stevenson. Abaddon is just so much, bro. Bobby Stevenson, I think a lot too. Yeah. I mean, it would be fun to have Abaddon in the roster. They're just so expensive. How much is Nancy? 20 as well. She's also probably not going to do so hot, but it's okay. How much is PJ again? 130. He's also 45, so he's probably declining physically. I mean, his stats aren't terrible, though. Oh, he's easy to do business with, so maybe I could talk him into doing $100. Nope, he's dead set on 130 a show. I've already got a pretty stacked roster too, though, so I don't really need to, be doing anything too crazy. We'll do a 4 corners tag team match, though. Let's do the Hall sisters, the Rigel twins, let's see, Nancy Deal, and Dolores Savage. And then I think we'll do Hoodfoot and Alice Crowley. Very much all over the place there. Doesn't really matter to me who wins. Okay, the other two teams, I mean, Dolores and Nancy apparently don't have that kind of stamina. 10 minutes seems to be okay, though. What about 15? Okay, 15's good. Okay. Perfect. So that's 36 minutes right there. Already. We'll do another matchup here. Let's do Barada Jr. I think we'll have Barada Jr. and Jeremy Wyatt is what we'll do there. And kind of give Jeremy Wyatt a squash win. So a domination on Jeremy Wyatt. And a complete burial on Barada Jr. Because I don't give a shit about La Matanza Barada Jr. I just don't. And it'll be to lift the crowd. I'm sorry, but I don't care. I don't care what you have to say, Barada. You suck as a wrestler, and you should be lucky you're getting booked on the show, because you can't even go over 5 minutes without being exhausted. But anyway, we'll do, from here we'll do myself and Winter Witch versus Eric Cannon and Alex Gracia. This will be 15 minutes long, and we'll have Eric Cannon take the win up against me. And this will be, we'll do Wild Brawl. Cool beans there. Oh yeah, we need to change the commentary. Leva Bates has some commentary she can do. ODB is also a color commentator. Is there anybody that has play-by-play? Doesn't look like there's anybody that has play-by-play. Except for myself and Winter Witch. So we need to have like an actual play-by-play commentator as well that we need to sign eventually. We'll do that. Sure, I guess. Winter Witch can't go 15 minutes. Okay, what about 10? Not 10 either? 5? Wait, 7? Oh my god. 5? That's almost as, I mean, that is as bad as Barada Jr. What is Winter Witch's? I forgot where her skills are. The stamina is better than Barada Jr.'s it was. I don't get it. Why is it... Why can't she only go for 5 minutes? What about 6? Oh, okay, what about 7? 7 is where it doesn't go. Okay, 6 is decent, I guess. Okay, so she can go 1 minute longer than Barada Jr. Oh my god. That's just god-awful, though. I'm sorry, but that's awful. You can't even go 10 minutes without being exhausted. I'm sorry, but that's just awful. It's better than Barada Jr., though. So, Winter Witch, if you're watching this, be proud of yourself. You're better than a dude who's almost 400 pounds. Who's shorter than you and almost 400 pounds. Anyway. We'll do a triple threat match here, too. see. Ava Everett will take on. Let's see. JJ Garrett. And Mike Seidel. We'll give that 10 minutes. Doesn't really matter to me who wins. We'll do a trios match here. Let's see. Sierra. Promise Braxton. Nevaeh. Miranda Alize. Carrie Awful. And Carson Drake. Very much weird pairings here, but I'm just trying to get some of the people that haven't wrestled yet a chance to do so. So that's kind of where my thought process was there. We'll do 11 minutes. Barada Jr. is extremely unhappy with his use, which I don't care. I'm gonna do another match. We'll do a singles match here. Let's see. Is there anybody I haven't scheduled yet? Leva Bates. Leva Bates is the only person who hasn't wrestled yet. So I think what we'll do, Leva Bates is a major star, so we'll have her take on another major star. Charlie Haas. Sure. Actually, Marty Bell. I mean, Leva Bates is getting pretty old too. Marty Bell is younger though, and I could have Marty Bell take the win. We could have Marty Bell win by cheating. I'm gonna go 8 minutes with this one. Okie dokie. So the Barada Jr. match will be the opening contest. And then we'll kind of go from there. Excuse me. Okay, so that's the show. We will not be doing any promos or anything like that for this show. Just because I don't really feel like there's a need to. Oh wait, hold on. Should probably look at the... There's an angle idea that expires in February, but... I'm not too worried about it. We'll start the show. Again, I really don't care that Barada Jr. is upset. In an extremely short matchup, Jeremy Wyatt defeated Matanza Barada Jr. in 5 minutes and 8 seconds by pinfall with a coronation piledriver. The match was designed to lift the crowd. It wasn't really supposed to be anything else too crazy. Somehow, the match got the show off to a strong start. I don't know how, but because the matchup was a 12. A 12. That is awful. Jeremy Wyatt did pretty well with 37. That's my boy Jeremy Wyatt. His Monarch gimmick was very good. And then we got Barada Jr. with a 3. The 5'2", 394-pound man got a 3. Who would have known? He was really off his game, too. And of course we were burying him, so it was a well-executed squash. Barada. Oh, Jeremy Wyatt's declining physically. That makes sense. Who was the road agent? Jazz. I said something about the road agent. Oh wait, no. Jazz is a good road agent. Okay, good. The segment got the segment was penalized because of the burial, I think. Okay. We now have 100 people. We went from 95 to 100 real quick, though. A whole 5 extra people, that does add up. Yeah, no, this 6-person tag match was a lot better. This 3v3 was so much better. It was about that great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Nevaeh, Miranda Elise, and Carrie Awful defeated Sierra, Promise Braxton, and Carson Drake in 11 minutes and 13 when Miranda Elise made Promise Braxton tap out with a Miranda Rights. Yeah, Carrie Awful had a 41. Miranda Elise with a 45. Wow. Nevaeh had a 44. Sierra had a 33. So Sierra was the worst one out of everyone. Promise Braxton with a 35. Carson Drake with a 37. Sierra was great. Promise Braxton was adequate. Nevaeh's was very good. Miranda Elise's was great. Carrie Awful's gimmick was very good. The match got the crowd hotter. Yeah, no, this was a lot better. And then we saw Leva Bates take on Marty Bell. And about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Marty Bell defeated Leva Bates in 8 minutes and 26 by submission with a Boston Crab after blatantly cheating. Yeah, pretty solid matchup here. Leva Bates' gimmick was adequate. Marty Bell seemed off her game and is getting better at her gimmick, which is good. Yeah. Then we saw the Four Corners tag team matchup take place. Bambi Hall had a 43, Liza Hall had a 38, Dolores Savage had a 9, so Dolores Savage wasn't that good. Nancy Deal had a 23, that's a good start to your career, I guess. The Rigel twins both had a 41, Hoodfoot had a 48, and Alice Crowley had a 35. Liza Hall's gimmick was very good. Bambi Hall's gimmick was great. Logan Regal's gimmick was adequate. Sterling Regal's gimmick was very good. Apparently this random pairing that I brought on with Nancy Deal and Dolores Savage, who are not signed to us, showed excellent chemistry teaming together. That's shocking that I was able to do that, but anyway. Nancy Deal and Dolores' team actually took the win when in 14 minutes and 41 seconds when Nancy Deal made Bambi Hall tap out with a metal choker. Yeah. A 41 though. And with that, all that craziness. Wow. Anyway, we saw another matchup with great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Mike Seidel took the win in 10 minutes and 16 seconds when he made Ava Everett tap out with a Shackler's Revenge. Ava had a 30, JJ Garrett with a 41, and Mike Seidel with a 51. Mike Seidel's gimmick was awful. His in-ring performance, though, was solid with 51. JJ Garrett was great. Ava Everett was very good. Ava Everett seemed off her game, and JJ Garrett was really off his game. So, that means JJ Garrett normally would put on better performances, which is good. We want that. And we got a 48 rated tag team match between the power couple of myself and Winter Witch versus Eric Cannon and Alex Gracia. It was a match that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Eric Cannon and Alex Gracia defeated myself and Winter Witch in 9 minutes and 44 seconds when Eric Cannon pinned myself for the swinging neckbreaker. I carried the match. I had a 73. My girlfriend had a 17. So, I mean, a 17 ain't horrible. Alex Gracia was the worst one. She had a 16. Eric Cannon had a 30. So, yeah, everybody was kind of all over the place. Oh, that's interesting. Not only did we show great chemistry in booking, on the booking team, we have excellent chemistry teaming together too. Huh. That's good to know. Great to know, actually. Speaking of Winter Witch, a big reason for why she had a 16 was that she was really off her game, and so was Alex Gracia. So that's why they had such low ratings, apparently. Which, honestly, that makes me feel better. I thought Winter Witch, especially, I thought Winter Witch would be at least a little bit better than a 17. So, just her being off her game, that makes more sense. Based off of her stats, I would have thought that Winter Witch would at least be throwing 20s, maybe even 25s, 30s even. Even though that might be a little bit of a stretch, at least for now. God dang it. So I just found out that on the main event, it didn't show what happened because for some odd reason my recording stopped. Luckily, I didn't go too much farther in anything that I was gonna do, but Amber Nova defeated Ryan Davidson to win the absolute B.E.S.T championship. It was by submission, I believe. And then I ended up putting over Ryan Davidson and Hoodfoot, I think. Yes, that is what I did. There were no popularity changes, and I lost about $1,300 from the show. And Yeah, there was also Michael Nakazawa leaving, so I was thinking maybe he could, you know, take over John Thorne's role as a road agent, because he's got 68 psychology and 100 experience, and he's $80 a show, so he is more expensive, but he's not that much more expensive, and he could wrestle for us every once in a while because he still wrestles. But if he does end up, retiring or whatever, he's 51. We don't, necessarily need another wrestler, but we could throw Michael Nakazawa around for a couple matches at least. And yeah, the show got a 35, by the way. I think I need to get rid of John Thorne. He's not cutting it out for us. I thought he would be decent, but he's not cutting it out. We're gonna have to release him. Bye, John Thorne. And I need to have a couple of workers that have play-by-play commentary, whether it be some actual play-by-play commentators or something else, like a worker who can do play-by-play while also doing other things. That would be awesome too. Doesn't really matter to me. Unemployed. I'd like to have somebody who's unemployed. Is not a negative influence to hire. Let's see. And for the play-by-play, let's say at least 40. Oh, and I forgot to do near Midwest as well. Near Midwest. So we've got these people right here based off of the list. So there's Adrian Verk. Not Adrian, Adnan Verk. So, let's see. Adnan Verk's got 42 play-by-play. Brad Myers has 53. Dalton Derrick has 45. It's 190 a show, though. Dan Cowhay has 48 play-by-play. 140 a show, though. Dasha Gonzalez. Dasha Gonzalez is somebody I could bring in. Maybe. So, yeah, let's see. Will she do it? Nope, it's not something she's looking to do. Unfortunate. Well, let's see. David Otunga. So, skills there. David Otunga is somebody we could potentially bring in. He's $80 a show. He's an on-screen personality. Let's see. I'm not looking to do that, so never mind. Maybe I should just look for people that are play-by-play. Walker Stewart. It's $400 a show, though. Sugar Dunkerton. $160 a show. Scott Hunter. Okay, what about 30? Play-by-play. Zeri Highlife. Val Capone. She also does color work. But she's on 40 a show. Any role? Maybe if I were to try and grab in somebody like David Otunga. Let's try it, Dave. Let's try Dasha first. Be exclusively a play-by-play written to your deal. She doesn't have a desire to become one. What about David Otunga? Pretty sure it'll be the same thing, but yeah, I was pretty sure. Okay. Play-by-play then. Sudo. So do I just suck it up, or what do I do? I guess Walker Stewart's just too expensive. I'll do Val Capone. That'll be my best effort. Because she's got both play-by-play and color. So I'll just have to be the best of what I can do for right now. Uh, but yeah, let's move on to the next show. I'll be right back. Well, let's get down into. Oh wait, hold on. Trishador, Michelnack, Gazalin, Val Capone. Cool beans. Alright. On to the next show. Be right back. Alrighty. Looks like Evil Uno lost the ROH World Television title. Oh wait, no. Evil Uno... No, Nick Wayne lost the ROH World Television title to Evil Uno, it looks like. Oh. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble once again. William Regal seemingly is a little jelly. Alright, Val Capone. And yeah, that's the show. No one's getting the night off. Staying in the generic venue. Booking team meeting. We've got 199 creative energy. Let's do angle idea. Likely to succeed on anyone. Character idea. We'll just do a gimmick idea. Near certainty on anyone. Creative finish. Big gamble. How about another creative finish? Near certainty on Hoodfoot. Okie dokie. So that did well. Ava Everett gave everyone free drinks. Zeta Zhang was hilarious. Their stories. Marty Bell and Chase Holiday have been getting on particularly well. The training drills. Team bonding. It just made the relationships stronger. Good. This time around, we will not be doing that. We will not be doing main event spotlight. It will be regular focus. Alright, we got this show going now. And in a bout that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Jacob Boston Young defeated Persephone in 10 minutes and 55 by pinfall with a Young and Free. Mel Capone's nun gimmick was adequate. The match got the crowd hotter and it got the show to a strong start. It was a 40, so give or take.
Hoodfoot and Alice Crowley took on Shawzy McKenzie and Promise Braxton. Hoodfoot defeated Alex Crowley and Shawzy McKenzie. No, Hoodfoot and Alex Crowley defeated Shawzy McKenzie and Promise Braxton in 15 minutes and 17 seconds. Hoodfoot made Promise Braxton tap out. It was a creative finish and it was a success. Then we've got Winter Witch versus Eric Cannon. Winter Witch took the win in 9 minutes and 55 seconds by pinfall. Winter at a 24, Eric Cannon at a 37. The creative finish was a success. Eric Cannon's getting better at his gimmick. It was noted that there wasn't really anything going on there. Then we saw Amber Nova and the Regal Twins lose in 11 minutes and 10 seconds when Charlie Haas pinned Logan Regal with a German suplex. Dick Myers was a weak link. Charlie Haas was really off his game. The 41 rated trios match. Not bad at all. And then we got Alpha Sig defeating Herzog and ODB. 8 minutes and 16 seconds when Brent Oakley made Herzog tap out. This tag match got a 37. Carson Drake took on Trish Adora. Trish Adora defeated Carson Drake in 11 minutes and 33 pipe pinfall with a lariat Tubman. They don't click at all, that sucks. And then we got a bout with Superb Wrestling and Little Heat. I lost in 9 minutes and 58 seconds by pinfall with a cutter following an interference from Eric Cannon. And then our main event, JJ Garrett defeated Marty Bell in 13 minutes and 26 seconds by pinfall with a JJ driver. Garrett was really off his game, and these two don't click. 34 rated main event. We got 40 overall rated show. So, make what you want with that. I think we'll put over Persephone. Dick Myers as well. Praised for a great performance. Told they're awesome. Persephone seemed pleased. Dick Myers seemed pleased. Lost a bunch of money again. There were no popularity changes, which is unfortunate. Okay, apparently Dean Malenko set to retire Same goes for Rob Van Dam, Mohamed Yon, Rhino, Latin Lover, KNS leaving the business, Shunga Jr. is evolving, and the best of the world 2, 100 fans. The feedback has been pretty positive. Takaki Kidani, Ruby Reyes. It's also there. Jesus. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. I'm glad you guys have watched. Hopefully we can start getting some popularity soon, because this is getting kind of sad. The last two shows we haven't really gained any popularity, and I'm starting to think maybe something I can do is make the tickets free for a little bit. That might help things out. I could also make an investment. I think do like a commercial, maybe. I could. It would definitely help us gain popularity. It would make things a lot easier. That's for sure. But I'm not gonna do it just yet. I think I should wait. I could invest in a training facility too. I do want to do a dojo. I'll call it Where Stars Are Made Best. Even split, and the AI graduate hiring will be automatic with a fluid graduation. I think I am going to launch my own broadcaster too. Maybe. If I can't go anywhere else. Yeah, I can't negotiate anywhere else, so I will launch my own broadcaster. B.E.S.T TV. Launch that. Sure, yeah, prime time. Alright. That's gonna do it for this episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And thank you for watching the video. And continue to support me by hitting the subscribe button if you want. If you don't, that's up to you too, obviously. I can't make you do anything, but if you like my videos, it would be best to subscribe. I don't make the rules, it's just science. And it's also part of the algorithm rules. But I'll see you guys next time, and I'll catch you on the flip side.